What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy OTR right here, and I'm back at you with another video. I'll be doing 2 videos for y'all today, and this first one gonna be about things you need in your truck at all times if you OTR. Things you need in your truck at all times if you OTR. So let's gonna get this thing kicked off. The first thing you need in your truck at all times if you OTR is a old school, or like I guess you would say, because people don't use these things more, paper driver log. A paper driver log. Actually, this right here is a DOT requirement. Even if you are running the ELD, the electronic logging device, you're gonna need a paper log in your truck at all times. Because if you have a malfunction with your ELD, you still need to be able to log your hours. You know what I'm saying? You can find these in any truck stop, and they only run a couple bucks. So make sure you have this in your truck at all times. It's a DOT requirement. Next up, you're gonna need your safety triangles, man. Safety triangles. Your safety triangles. Actually, this right here is also a DOT requirement. This is also a DOT requirement to have these safety triangles in your truck. You need at minimum of 3. 3 at minimum. 3 of these at minimum. DOT requirement to have these in there. Because you know what I'm saying, you have a breakdown or something going on with your truck, you need to pull up to the side of the road, you gotta have these in your truck. Some trucks, a lot of trucks come with them already, but if you don't have them, check your truck, see if you get them. If not, get you some. Get those at a truck stop too, or like a Lowe's or Home Depot or something. Next up, ratchet straps. Ratchet straps. This is like this is an automatic. Y'all should already know to have ratchet straps in your truck. On my truck, I keep at least, well, I think I got like 6. I think I got 6 in my cargo area right now, but I keep these as backup because sometimes you might come across an issue where one of your ratchet straps break. I had that personally happen to me. One of my ratchet straps broke taking the load, so make sure you have at least, I keep at least 6, and then I keep these 2 as spares, so I got 8 total right now. But I'm saying whatever your money can afford at the time, but I want to do no less than 4. I want to have at least no less than 4 in my truck. Make sure you get them. Check the weight rating on them. I would say at least make sure they rated at least 1,000 pounds or better. Because I'm saying, no telling that freight get to tugging on them things. You ain't want no little cheap ones. Make sure they pretty thick too. Make sure they got some nice thickness to them. Because I made the mistake of getting some from a Home Depot, and they said it was rated at like 1,200 pounds, but the thing is, it was probably like 2.5 inches thick. Well, they're probably like a good 2 inches thick. It wasn't as thick as this one, and I had it snap on me actually. Like I was taking some big ass dumpsters up from Florida back to Virginia, and then like midway through the trip, one of the ratchet straps snapped on me. So make sure you get some nice thick ones. Also make sure they have like the E-track. Make sure the E-track connect ones. You can get the ones with the hook on it, but if you get the ones that have the hook on the end instead of the E-track on the end, make sure they fit into your E-track system. But the E-track ones are the preferred way to go because those are the most secure. You can also find these at any truck stop. They usually run you anywhere from like 20 to like 30 to 40 bucks depending on which ones you get. But make sure you get these and make sure you have a good amount. Next thing you need in your truck at all times is a pair of gloves. Make sure you got you a pair of gloves in your truck. You're gonna be using your gloves mainly like when you're fueling or when you loading or unloading your truck. Cause they get pretty dirty out here. You know what I'm saying? One time I made a mistake. I had gloves in my truck, but I didn't wear my gloves when I was fueling one time. And I went to go grab a diesel pump, and some a-hole had diesel all over the dang on hat, all over the pump. So when I went to go grab it, now I got diesel all over my hand. So make sure you have a pair of gloves in your truck. You can also pick up the gloves at a truck stop. And then when you loading and unloading your truck, a lot of times those straps and stuff back there, your pallet jack, all that stuff be pretty nasty, man. You don't want all that dirt over your hands all the time. So make sure you get you a pair of gloves. Next up, you want to make sure you got you a tape measure. A tape measure. The one I got right here is 30 feet. You know what I'm saying? But you can, I probably would say I wouldn't go no less than 30 feet. But make sure you get you like one of these industrial size tape measures. You're gonna need this because you need to know the dimensions of your cargo space. You know how the dimensions of your cargo space, because just because you got a 20 or 26 foot box truck, the length is always the same. Like if you got a 26 foot box truck, all the lengths are the same, but the width on it and the clearance for the inside of the cargo space, it all changed from truck to truck. So just because you got a 26 foot truck and somebody else got a 26 foot truck, the width of the cargo space change, and then your clearance area changes. So you need to know your dimensions, so that way when you contacting these brokers, you get loads, you know what can fit in your truck and what can't fit inside your truck. So make sure you always got that enough cargo space. Yeah, make sure you got a tape measure so you know how much cargo space you got. Also, these are beneficial for when you're doing partial loads. You know how much space you got left on inside your truck. Next up is get you a hard hat. Get you a hard hat. I haven't had to use this hard hat yet, but I know it's been a couple people I came across. They said they've been to like certain warehouses and stuff to where they wouldn't even let them pick up their load unless they had them a hard hat. And I got a pair of safety goggles too. Haven't had to use these yet, but you know, keep it on the truck just in case. Next item. Also make sure you got you a safety vest. Gonna need you a safety vest. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty common sense. You're gonna need you a safety vest. If you're out working at night, you know what I'm saying, you need to be seen. You gotta pull over beside the road, you need to be seen. Also, some warehouses may not let you in if you're not wearing a safety vest. Let's see what else. Next up, get you a folder or a binder. A folder or a binder. And my folder, I got a little cheap folder from Office Depot, Office Max. And my folder, you know what I'm saying, I just keep all my authority related stuff, my MC approval letter, my insurance documents, my medical cards, and then in the very back here, I usually keep my BOLs for that week and my receipts for that week. So once I get back home or once I get back off the road, I'm able to file those things. But this right here, keep it in order. You know what I'm saying? So you don't lose it and it just don't be destroyed all over the place. So get you a binder or a folder to keep in your truck. Very important. Next up, keep you a fan in your truck, man. Keep you a fan in your truck. Because I'm telling you, once you parking, once you sleeping for the night, you ain't want to keep your truck idling all night, wasting fuel. So get you a fan in to keep it a little bit cooler for you when you out here on the road. Last but not least, also have you a pair of boots. Have you a pair of boots, because like keep you a pair of work boots, because when you go to these shippers and brokers, man, you just want to look professional. You want like you there for work. You don't want to always pull up at dang on shippers with a pair of Nikes and Jordans and stuff on, man. Keep you a pair of work boots. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it get pretty dirty out here, and once again, some warehouses don't let you in or look at you sideways if you don't have a pair of work boots on. So yeah, that's all I got for this video. Appreciate y'all for watching. If I missed anything, just comment down below what y'all keep in y'all truck. If I missed anything, I'm out.